Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is Germany, July 1942. Germany started this turn with 54 marks in its bank. It has spent 10 on a fighter, 12 on 2 medium panzers, 15 on a total of 3 self-propelled artillery, 8 on 2 mechanized infantry, 5 on an SS Panzer Grenadier, and 4 on an artillery. They've got their 5 tech chips. Which they are using to try to finish advanced artillery, advanced submarines. They're going to try strategic rockets again, try radar again, and try to move wartime economy along. Okay, advanced artillery is a 7. Missed with a 2. Advanced submarines is an 8. Got that with an 11. So that one is finished. Strategic rockets is a 9. Missed with a 6. Radar is a 7. Missed with a 4. Wartime economy is a 7. Missed with a 5. Yep, Himmler's going to have to make another visit. Okay, oh, sorry, Cat. General Diego was down there. Jodl and Keitel are not happy about this, but Hitler has demanded an attack east. They know you can't see it out here, it's just off camera. They know from their spies in New York and Washington that this fleet left the American West Coast loaded with troops headed east. So they know where it's headed for. The General Staff doesn't want to get involved in a two-front war at this point, but Hitler's contention is that if they wait much longer, Stalin's going to order a Soviet attack on them anyway. Now, whether or not Stalin would declare war on the British and try to go through Poland to get to him, or whether he would divert around, nobody knows. But Hitler's not willing to wait. He's got to get something done, or he's got to get something started over here, he thinks, before the Soviets get any stronger. So, here's the general plan. From Warsaw here, a commander, 3 medium panzers, a cavalry, an artillery, a Stuka, and a fighter are going to attack Lubelski. If they're successful, then the panzers, the mech infantry, and the aircraft are going to blitz into southern Belarusia. The other 2 panzers and, let's see, did I include the mech infantry in that? I did. I should not have. The mech infantry are not going here. Just the panzers, cavalry, artillery, the planes, and the commander. The other two remaining panzers from here and 2 mechanized infantry are going to attack into East Poland. These 2 infantry, this Brandenburg infantry, light panzer from Dolinoski, are also going to attack into East Poland. This self-propelled artillery from Eastern Germany is also attacking into East Poland. He can move 2 spaces and get up there to attack. If they're successful, then the panzers and mech infantry are going to blitz into Western Ukraine. Down here at Romania, these 3 panzers, these 6 infantry are going to attack into southern Ukraine. I don't believe there will be a blitz afterward. I don't believe so. Might think about that, but for right now, no. Down here in the Balkans, here's the British aligned Yugoslavia after the failed German attack there. And Hitler doesn't want to leave these Brits in his rear area. So, Germany is aligning Bulgaria. So, replace these neutrals with Germans. I'll adjust the income for that territory in a little bit. So these 3 infantry, this cavalry from Romania, this infantry from Hungary, and these 2 fighters are attacking Yugoslavia. Okay, and then over here in the Atlantic, this coastal sub is going to do a mine-laying raid on the London-Halifax line. Can you see him down there? Well, not quite. I think you can. This submarine down here in the South Atlantic is going to raid the East Atlantic line again. And this U-boat here is going 1, 2, 3 down to there. And he is going to raid the New York Rio de Janeiro line. And that's going to be our combats. So I'll start with the U-boat raiding, and I'll start down here off Argentina. Be right back. Okay, the U-boat rolled 6 plus 2 is 8. The American rolled a 4 for a difference of 4, but this line can take a maximum $3 of damage. So it's done for this turn. Now we'll get the U-boat down here on the East Atlantic line. Or East Africa line, excuse me. No, I said that wrong again. the West Africa line. Okay, the German rolled a 1 plus 2 is 3, and the Brits answered with a 4. So, no joy there. Okay, now we will do the mine laying raid here. It's just a straight roll with no modifiers, and this destroyer on escort duty cannot shoot back. Okay, he missed. The German rolled a 4, the Brit answered with a 5, so no damage there. Okay, now we will go down here and do the attack into Yugoslavia. There are 3 British infantry and 2 cavalry defending there. And we're going to have 4 German infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 fighters attacking. Now that is into a mountain zone, so the German ground units will all have the -1 penalty. All right, Yugoslavia proved to be too tough a nut to crack again. See, the Brits are still hanging on here. They only lost, let's see, what did they lose? They lost 1 cavalry and took out 1 German infantry and both of their cavalry. So 1 German infantry retreated to Bulgaria, 1 retreated to Hungary, and the fighters landed in Romania. Off camera, I did move Germany's income up 1 for a line in Bulgaria, and I took the $3 away from the United States for the convoy raid. So next, the Germans are going to try East Poland. Remember, we're going in with 2 infantry, a Brandenburg infantry, a light panzer, a self-propelled artillery, and then from Warsaw, 2 panzers and 2 mech infantry. All right, the Germans took out the British militia for no losses in East Poland. Now we're going to do the attack from Warsaw into Lubelski. That's going to be 3 medium panzers, an artillery, a cavalry, a commander, a Stuka, and a fighter. Okay, another successful attack. Back up there a little bit. There you go. Right here. The Germans got in there for no losses. Lubelski isn't worth anything. So off camera, I have moved the Germans up 1 and the British down 1 for the action here in East Poland. Okay, now 3 panzers, the Stuka, and the fighter are going to blitz into southern Belarusia, where they're facing an infantry and 2 tank destroyers. I do need to mention here that since Germany is attacking the Soviet Union, they get to use a surprise attack move against them that gives all German units +1 attack and all Soviet units -1 defense. Now, since this army has a commander, they can't stack the bonus, so it's just +1. We'll get on with it here. All right, the Germans got in there. It cost them 2 panzers to do it. One of the Soviet tank destroyers got a target select hit on the first round. So they've got in there and captured it. Of course, the artillery, the cavalry and the commander could not blitz, so they remained behind in Lubelski. Okay, now our force here in East Poland is going to blitz into... What's that guy still doing in there? He's dead. He's going to blitz into western Ukraine, where they're facing an infantry, 2 tank destroyers, and a militia. Okay, they got in there and took western Ukraine. One of the Soviet tank destroyers got a target select hit on his last shot and killed a panzer. Okay, now 3 panzers and 6 infantry are attacking southern Ukraine, where once again they're facing a militia, an infantry, and 2 tank destroyers. Okay, the Germans got in there. The Soviets missed on all their return shots, and that attack went so well. These 3 panzers blitzed into Taurida unopposed and captured it. So the Germans are going up 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Soviets are going down 4. Go ahead and do that off camera. Okay, done. You may be wondering why the Soviet planes here in Smolensk and Kiev did not scramble to help defend. That's because they wanted to save them for a counterattack rather than using them for -1 defensive action. They're going to live to fight another day. Okay, that is all of our combat. So just to recap here, the Germans failed in Yugoslavia. They captured East Poland and Lubelski from the British. They took southern Belarusia, western Ukraine, and southern Ukraine from the Soviets. Okay, now place units. Place units, yes, let's make sure. Non-combat moves. We better do non-combat moves first. Are we going to have any of those? Yes, we are. For going to war with the Soviets, the Germans pick up an extra commander, which was placed at Berlin when they declared war on the Soviet Union, even though I just set him there. And he can strategic rail any distance he wants, as long as, well, he can strategic rail any distance in non-combat moves. Now I'm going to check something here real quick on railroad gauges, because I know what the version 2 rules were, but I also know that I read a difference in that in these rules. So I want to find it here real quick. Now, find it here as quick as I can, because I'm pretty sure the rule in this game is different. Bear with me, I'll find her here. I just gotta get to the right page. Okay. 10.5 Railroad Gauge. There are two types of railroad gauges, narrow and wide. When a unit moves from one gauge to another, it must end its strategic rail movement in the first zone after the gauge changes. So, we have rail gauge change on the Soviet border here. So this commander can go by rail. See which force is he going to join. He's going to Army Group Center here. He can go into Western Ukraine here to join that. No, he can't. He can't enter a territory that was just captured this turn. Nope, he can't do that. So, instead, we'll rail him down here to Romania to take command of Army Group South, possibly. All right, and this other commander is going to strategic rail or non-combat move, either one. They can go 6 spaces in non-combat over here to Holland to join this mechanized force here. Nope, he's not either. There's already a commander on that card. There's already a commander in Paris. You know what then? He's just going to hang out right there until somebody finds him a job. Okay. That is it for non-combat. Yes. Now we go to place units. I think you can see all the way over there to Paris, can't you? Let's see here. Well, not quite. So let's adjust up just a hair. The 2 panzers that we built are going, let me shift him over here and try to tuck into that spot right there. The 2 panzers we built are going to the minor factory in Paris, which of course has a production capacity of 3, since Germany has improved factories. And the fighter we built is also going to Paris. Okay, that's it there. Let's see. Yeah. The 2 things have got awful crowded in there again. Now, I'm setting these guys back here, but you saw they're in Warsaw. Two self-propelled artillery. And SS Panzer Grenadier are going in here to the minor factory at Warsaw. Wait, I can't do that. He's an advanced unit and can only be built in home country. So he's going to have to be built there in Eastern Germany. I don't remember, I may have made a mistake. No, I don't think I made a mistake on an earlier turn with that. But I caught that one before I made it completely. Okay, then Down here at the minor factory at Romania, they're getting 2 mechanized infantry and the self-propelled artillery. And then the towed artillery is also going to go down there at Eastern Germany. Is that the way we want to do that? No. Since we have the extra slot up here, we'll build him at Warsaw. There we go. Okay, that is it for place units. Get over here and look at some money. Let me have a look at Germany's wartime bonuses. I don't think they've changed. +3 for Sweden, +3 for Romania, and that's it. So 6 on to 54 makes 60 marks for next turn. Ozark Outpost, over and out.